So my name's Emma Walker. I have a daughter called Alice who's 10. Well, she's 11 now actually. We didn't know Alice was going to have Down syndrome when she was born, so that was quite a shock. It is quite isolating, and there's lots you can't do with a kid with disability, and you know absolutely when the Sheffield Down syndrome organise a group, then you're just going to go and it's going to be relaxing and you're going to have a good time. I've been quite lucky, but I know there are people out there, if I had problems or issues or needed help with anything, then there is a ready-made support group of people I could get advice from. Just lots of family go, siblings go, it's a real mixture of people. But it's just great fun and very relaxed, and we look forward to it every year.
I'm Nikki, and this is Ina. The best support is actually just being able to network and chat to other parents, and it's always useful to talk to parents who've got a child who's a year or two older than yours, and just sort of like the experiences they've been through, especially things like, you know, the school system and everything. Things about schooling, things about toileting, and, you know, that sort of like getting ready for independence and things like that, just sort of understanding, but just getting an idea in my mind about the sorts of things that I can expect is just been really useful. And the commonalities as well, actually. So, you know, you sort of like think that your child's doing something that's really particular to them, and then you find out that there's a whole group of them that are doing similar sorts of things that might kind of seem like odd behaviour, but it makes it seem more acceptable when you find out that it's not just your child that's doing that. But when I see children in Sheffield that have got Down syndrome and I don't know them, I always think, why don't I know them? Why haven't I seen them at the Christmas party or the pantomime or at the Sheffield, the Saturday morning meetings that they have? They do the sort of summer activities, they do the picnics and the play dates and various things, so there's plenty for people to dip in and out of. But there's no obligation to go every week. You know, I might only go to those Saturday morning meetings 3 times a year, but it's useful, and it's nice to know that I don't feel obliged to go every time, that I can go when I need to.
It's nice to keep in with them all, and a lot of them we've known since Jordan was a baby, so it's nice to just meet up, even if it's only once a year, twice a year. Everyone's really friendly, and they always have been, really. There's always someone you can ring to get any advice that you require, so yeah.
Well, my name's Amanda Packham, and Owen. This is my son. Owen, yeah. Now then, we moved down about 7 years ago from Scotland, so we've been involved with the group for quite a long time, and we've been on various trips. Where have we been to? Do you remember where we went to? Where we've been to the theatre, haven't we? Yeah, to see various things at Christmas. It's such a nice group because everybody's friendly and you get to meet other parents as well, so it's brilliant. I think it's great for Owen to meet lots of friends, because he's moved to a school now where he's got other friends with the same condition. It was a real kind of lifeline to meet other people. For parents, it was a great support for us, so morally and physically. And it's a great opportunity for Owen to meet children in the same situation.
Yeah.
So, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you start off with a baby who's small, you go and ask the parents of the older children, what's it like, what's going to happen, what do I need to know, what happens when I go to school, and then as you get out through the stages, so you're able to support the ones who are coming up. We've been, although I've not been able to go to them, we've met once a week at various parks in Sheffield to get together. We've been to Cannon Hall Farm recently on an outing. We did, when it was World Down Syndrome Day, we had a stall outside Marks and Spencer's at Fargate. Jamie and I went on Radio Sheffield to give an interview about the stall, the day, and what it's like being a sibling of a little boy with Down syndrome. So he talked, I talked. It was good, wasn't it?
It's quite hard to find out
the best way to approach certain challenges that arise for our children. So whether it's a question you might have about where to go with education, or where to find a dance group or a social group, or a youth club, or how to deal with some of the early stages of development. Although there are professionals out there who might be able to answer those questions, actually I think over the years the most important thing for me has been other parents who maybe are 1 or 2 steps ahead because their children are a bit older, and that's been the most precious thing really, is just to be able to come and say, oh, I don't know what to do about this, and that's actually been a much more valuable resource than a lot of the professional advice that's out there. I think it's really exciting that we've got another new group of younger parents involved, and I think anything that just highlights the lives of kids with and families with children with Down syndrome. Really just to take the mystery out of it, to take the worry out of it for any new parents who are coming into this new, just to know that it's going to be all right, just to know that you can carry on having a normal family life, and it's good.
My name's Janet.
And I'm Neil.
And we've got 2 daughters, Kirsty, who's 13, who's got Down syndrome, and Melissa, who's 6.
There's a once a month coffee morning on a Saturday at St Mary's in Bramall Lane, which we've been to quite a bit.
We've been going to the pantomime as a group for the last 4 years. We started with 30 people going, and this year we've got almost 100 attending the pantomime. And the good thing about it is that children who've not wanted to go to the theatre in the past have been encouraged, including Kirsty.
Bit louder. Pantomime. Ian likes the pantomime. We go to the pantomime every year.
Yeah. What did you go and see at the pantomime?
And there was a big dinosaur.
I think it's good to have other parents who are in the same position as us, parents who've maybe got older kids who have been through similar things to do with school or social things, so it's good to get advice from other parents if they've had experience before.
And it's good to see the children grow up together. Most of them have known each other since they were quite young, and it's nice to see friendships developing. And as a group, we'd like to encourage new families as well to join us.
Yeah, it's a friendly group, and it's a nice way of getting support for yourselves and for your children.